Well, hello. Okay, kind of a crazy morning for me. My day got off to a really rough start. We have a pit bull lab mix, and she's a rescue, and she had surgery this week for a torn tendon in her knee. So we have not been getting the best sleep, and it's like having a baby all over again. Waking you up at 2 a.m. You don't know what they need. You don't know what they want. Plus, she hasn't gone poop in several days because I'm sure she's constipated from her medicine. So then we were up in the night wondering, do we need to take her out? And then she's got this big thing on her leg, and oh my gosh, it's just been crazy. So needless to say, it's in the back of my mind to be like, I'm just going to sleep in. The kids don't have school. I can do whatever I want because I run my own business and I work from home and nobody's going to check on me and nobody cares. But then I stop myself, right? And I start thinking, but I have these goals. And if I don't do the things, then nobody else will. If I don't push myself, there's no one else to push me, right? And I think so often it's, we have all of these things happening in our society, right? We have the stuff that's crazy on the news that's affecting us. We have family issues or kids that are sick or someone else in our family that's sick. There's births, there's tragedies, there's deaths, there's all kinds of things happening, and like life is that emotional roller coaster, right? And it's so important for us to be thinking about how we're going to react to that. And I was talking with somebody else this week about, how important it is. Like I could go back upstairs and go back to bed and say, I'm going to sleep in today. I'm going to do nothing today. But does that serve me, right? I could be reading the news and seeing all the things from the last, few days. I mean, the whole last few years have been insane as far as news goes. I actually gave up news like right when the election had started way back because it was just so horrible, and I did not need to be filling my head with all of that negativity. And I'm better for it, absolutely. But our life is so much more than just taking in all the things, right? It's how we react to things. It's what we do with that information that makes us who we are. And so for me, I know that when I'm feeling down or depressed or something's not going my way or whatever, that's when I dive into my personal development. That's when I lean into my faith. And I pray for the people that are having the tragedy or the bad news or the horrible news on TV, like the things that are happening around us. That's when I lean into my faith. That's when I grab my gratitude journal and I talk about or think about and write down all the ways that I'm grateful for the things that I have today. And I pray hard for those people that need it the most. I lean in for that hope and that faith. And it just makes me a better person because it fills me up with the things that I need instead of reacting and saying I'm going back to bed and I'm tired because I was up at 2:30 this morning with my dog trying to figure that out last 2 nights in a row. Like turning that around and how can I change things? How can I make things better, right? And then bringing that into my work day. And it's like I said before, no one's going to push me. No one's going to tell me what to do. I don't have somebody looking over my shoulder and having me punch a clock and report into work and stuff like that. All the things that I do are for myself, right? I'm the one that got up early, got my workout in a little bit later than I would like. I do those things because I'm here to serve others with health and value and support. And those are the things that lights me up. It's like the circle, right? That I do the workouts and I do the things to make me feel good. The morning routine, the personal development, the gratitude, moving my body, taking care of myself, reinforcing my force field so that I can be a better person, so that I can have better thoughts, so I can be a better mom, so I can pour into you who might be suffering, who might be stuck, who might be feeling crappy today and need that extra boost, right? It's sort of like creating that ripple effect. If I do this and pour into you, then maybe tomorrow you'll feel a little bit better, and then you can pour into someone else or your family members or someone else that's sick or needs you and your support, right? So thinking about how we're reacting, I think that it's like 99% of life as we go through is how we react to it, right? We could take all of this information in, curl up in a ball, and go be depressed and upset, and that could negatively impact the rest of your day, the rest of your week. But how can you take that information and turn it around? And what are the things that you can do to combat that, right? And what's your reaction going to be? Is it going to be to go back on social media and type in what you think your opinion is about what the news and what's happening today? Or is that going to make it worse? Is that going to make you feel worse, right? How is that going to make the other people that are watching your watching your post, how is that going to make them feel, right? And like for me, I just wouldn't even go there. Like I don't even go on social media for those kinds of things, just because that's just not serving me. That's not serving you. That's not serving my family. That's not serving who I am. And I think that's super, super critical. So, this morning I was going to come in and talk to you guys about your goals for July, but I really think it's super important for us to be taking inventory on ourselves. What are we doing to impact the world, society, the people around us, even if it's this small corner of your small little hometown? What are the things that you are doing to be better? What is 1% better that you can do today that you didn't do yesterday or last week that you can improve for your neighbor or for a person that follows you on social media? And I'm pointing to my computer. What is one thing that you can do to improve your family's life? Maybe you even start closer. Start with yourself. And then that ripples out to like your kid, your husband, your mom, your sister, right? And then ripple that out to your workplace, right? But once you start kind of working on that, and it will radiate out. I promise. It gets better. Like you start to fill yourself up with all that stuff, and when you're working that gratitude muscle day after day after day, then you start to feel better. You start to act better. You start to do better, and then that radiates out to other people. Okay. All right, you guys, have a great start to your week. I'm going to try to get some sleep the rest of this week, but I am still getting after my goals because it's really important to me. Follow me on social because I am up to something new for July, and I want you to see all about it. And I will actually post some more information on my social this week. But if you have any questions or need help with anything, or you're not sure where to start with all this, just send me a message. I'm happy to talk with you, and I hope you're having a great start to your week. And stay tuned for what's coming up in July, and I will talk to you. Oh, don't forget to join our free community. This week we're doing a 5-day shake and bake. So we have a PDF of recipes, sweet recipes, clean, sweet recipes. So join us over in the free community. Don't forget to join. Click the button below to do that, and I will see you guys over there. Okay? Have a great start to your week, guys. Bye.